Welcome students, welcome to my another lecture video on this topic stress management. In my previous video, we covered few topics. Let us see what are the topics we already covered. We already got to know what is stress, what are the symptoms of stress, and what are the sources of stress. We already have discussed in my previous video. Now next, in this video, our discussions would be what are the strategies to manage stress. Now come to the point. See, we all know that we all experience stress in our life. This word is not new to us. Stress has become a part of our daily life. We cannot evade from stress. The situation is like that. But the thing that we all know that we need to minimize stress, we need to reduce stress at any cost to lead a good life. So in an organization, if any employee is stressed, then management cannot expect good return, good output from that particular employee. So stress has serious negative impact on employees' performance, on employees' health. The employee's productivity will go down. It may so happen that the employee would be irregular. If the employee is stressed, then it may so happen that the employee will not be punctual, will not behave properly in an expected manner. So it has serious negative impact on employees' health and employees' performance. So from this discussion, it is clear to all that stress needs to be managed. Now the question is how? What are the way out? What are the steps we need to follow to manage stress so that we can lead a healthy life, we can lead a good life? So managing stress is also dependent on you. You would be the most responsible person to manage stress. The individual person should be handle those things effectively so that he can manage stress. So managing stress in an organizational context can be analyzed from two aspects. First, organization also can take some steps so that their employee doesn't feel stress, and also the employees need to take some steps so that they can come out from their stress. Okay, so first let us discuss what are the things that organizations should do so that their employees do not feel stress. See, these are the organizational responsibilities, the responsibilities of organization. First, organization need to encourage more of organizational communication. Organizational communication should be effective. Each and every instruction should be clear to the employees. Employees should know what they are expected to do. So clear communication, effective communication should be there in organization. Otherwise, what will happen? They'll not be able to, if they are not able to understand their role, if they are not understand what is going on in an organization, what they are expected to do, then they'll never be able to fulfill their goal. So again, they will suffer from stress. Next, you need to participate, you need to engage employees in decision making. Organizational management need to participate, need to engage the employees in decision making. Why? Because when employees are engaged in decision making, then their morale will be high. They'll feel good. Okay, during that particular decision making, I was there. My viewpoint was also considered during decision making. So decision making, participation, employees participation in decision making should be there. Okay, then you you need to give some kind of independence to the employees. There should be a boundary. Employee cannot enjoy a lot of independence in an organization, but you need to give some kind of independence. You need to give independence to some extent so that they feel good. They do not feel stress while they are working in an organization. They're working long hours in an organization. So they need to give some kind of independence. You need to give meaningful feedback always. Whatever they're doing, employees are doing, you need to give meaningful feedback. You organization need to give greater responsibility, good responsibility, whatever they enjoy or employees enjoy, so that they doesn't feel stress. Employees doesn't feel stress. While formulating goals from the end of the organization, the goals and objectives should be realistic. Unrealistic goals should be avoided. You cannot expect from your employees, an organization cannot expect from his employees unrealistic attainment of goals. So goals should be realistic. Your incentive and salary structure needs to be fair. In my previous video, I discussed that because of this discrepancy in salary structure and incentive, an employee can develop stress within himself. So the incentive and salary structure should be equitable and fair, so that each and everyone enjoys the fairness of this scheme. Okay. Then job rotation and job enrichment. Organization also can promote this job rotation from one particular job to another particular job. An employee can be given another kind of responsibility, he can be engaged to another kind of job, so that they can come out from his monotony. They can come out from his boredom. That organizations also need to take. Then good environment, good working environment, safe working environment need to be introduced. No employee will feel good working in a bad environment, unsafe environment. No one will feel good. So if organizational environment is not safe, if organizational environment is unsafe, then what will happen? The stress environment will generate. Stress will generate among themselves. So these must be considered. Then effective hiring process should be undertaken. Effective hiring process means whenever your organization is hiring or recruiting a particular employee, fair assessment should be there. It may be that personality assessment, in form of personality assessment. It may be in form of ability test, whether he'll be able to do that work, what is personality dimension, whether he will feel good to do this work or not. So proper assessment should be there well in advance before hiring a particular employee. This is another important point. And see, employees are working for long hours. For long hours, they are working in an organization. So for small attainment, for small success, management also needs to appreciate their work. If management appreciates their work, what will happen? They'll feel good. They'll feel more engaged with the organization. But if management doesn't appreciate their work, then what will happen? They'll feel stressed. Whatever I do, I'll not be appreciated. Management will not look after me. So this kind of situation, this kind of feelings should not generate with an employee. So these are the organizational strategies to manage stress. Organization needs to take these kind of strategies, these steps, so that their employees doesn't feel stress. Now, this is the most important point: managing stress yourself. Yes, organization need to take some steps. It is good, but if you are not taking some kind of steps to come out from your stress, then what will happen? The organizational steps would go in vain. So you'll have to take some kind of steps to manage stress. Steps can be, first steps can be, if you are feeling a lot of stress because of your work pressure, then do to-do list. It is called to-do list. You list down some works what you need to do today according to the priority. Suppose you need to do what would be your first priority, second priority, third priority work. So you can make this list, and after the attainment of this of the work, each and every particular work, you can give a tick mark that this is done. So these two are remaining. So what will happen? You'll feel good. You will be able to track your progress. So you'll feel less stress. And lot of people are habituated while they feel stress. A lot of people habituated in smoking, drinking. No, this is not the effective way to come out from the stress. Rather, rather each and every individual need to eat well. There is a tagline of Britannia: eat healthy, think better. Okay, so for reducing stress, smoking and consuming alcohol, these are not the effective ways out. You need to avoid it. So eat well. If you are feeling stress, then you may join a club. You spend some time with your friends. You can spend some time with your relatives. What will happen? While discussion, while you are engaged in talking, then what will happen? You'll feel less stressed. While you will share your feeling, you'll feel less stress. Another point, you can do meditation. This is another effective way out. Take deep breath. Well, you can find out some time. You can take deep breath. You can do meditation. You can do exercise each and every morning to come out from your stress. Okay, you can listen good songs. You can spend some time for relaxation. You can listen good songs. You can watch good movies, motivational movies, to come out from your stress. See, we cannot eliminate stress completely from our life. It is true, but we can try to some extent to reduce the stress so that we can lead a healthy life. Then you can sleep well. Okay, sleeping well, what happens in our body? Our body gets recharged for the next day if we sleep well. So these are the way outs individual can try from coming out stress to lead a healthy life. Okay, so we are closing our discussion here. So we'll be meeting in my next video. Thank you all of you.